Go ahead.
I'm Marcia Lee Mayfield, and I'm a member now of Mulberry Baptist Church. And I grew up right up the hill from Mulberry Baptist Church. And when I was a child, that was the center of all social activities. And if there's anything happened at Mulberry, we didn't miss it. We went. And my dad later, well, I guess by the time I was born, he was directing the music. And he and my mom were married in 1917, I think. Anyway, yep, that's right. And my oldest brother was born in 1920, and then a year later, my other brother, O.F., was born. And the question we tossed it around, how long did my dad lead the music down there? And it had to have been, he had to have started somewhere in the late 20s, I think, because I remember them telling me that he led the music at a revival down at Stanton and carried Willard with him. And surely he would not have been less than 10 years old to agree to go somewhere like that. But anyway, Mulberry has been a big part of my life. I married young and moved away from here, but I still kept up with everything that was going on down here for the most part. And it's meant a lot to my life. When I was growing up, we had some really good leaders in the children's and young people's groups. They let us have fun, but in the meantime, they taught lessons from the Bible as well. And we've had some very good pastors down through there. Some of them didn't stay very long, as I was looking at the list today. But they made an impression on me. And Brother Paul Oden, who was blind, was the pastor down there when I made a profession of faith when I was like 9, 10 years old. And he had to get another preacher to baptize me because we had the baptism in the creek and he was blind and couldn't do it. So that's a real memory for me for my baptism. And what else do I want to say? Jack, my husband, became a preacher when he surrendered to preach in 1956. And by 1960, we had all 3 of our kids, and he was pastoring churches when he started out. They were part-time, of course. But, so I lived away from down here all that time, went to other churches. But what goes around comes around, I guess, because we moved back down here after my husband's health failed, and we moved down here. And I started going to church, we did, down at Mulberry again. And it was weird to me that I led the music at Mulberry for about 11 years after I came back down here. And I thought it was an honor and a tribute to Daddy that they would let me do it, because I didn't know anything about it, to tell you the truth, but I enjoyed it, and we had a wonderful choir at the time. And I thought when we began talking about having a 200th anniversary in 2018, I thought, well, I won't be alive then. But now I think, oh yeah, I might be alive by 2018. So I'm expecting a big to-do over 2018, and I'm looking forward to it. And I appreciate Cheryl and all that he's done to get this all together, and pray for his health so he can hold out to get it done. And I just pray for the future of Mulberry Church and the way it stood all these years with strong leaders and strong, dedicated Christians in it. I believe that in 100 years this church will still be going strong. I can't imagine what it might look like or where it will be situated. Sure, it'll be in a different place than it is right now. I'm hoping that wouldn't be quite big enough to handle the congregation that would be there. But nevertheless, I think God is going to be the featured one in Mulberry Church down through the ages.
Okay, good. That is good.